Hare Krishna, dear devotees, please assume my most humble obeisance. So we read Nityananda Charitramrit, first chapter yesterday, and welcome to Nityananda Charitramrit book reading, chapter 2. So if I do any pronunciation mistake, please forgive me. So let's start. It's every day on uh, it's every day we read Nityananda Charitramrit at 5:30 on YouTube. It's a premiere. So let's start. So it's now Nityananda traveling to the holy place. We yesterday read the Nityananda Mahaprabhu's all pastimes in childhood. Lord Nityananda enjoyed his pastimes at the house of Hadai Pandita for some time. So he decided to leave home, but from fear of separation, his mother and father were unable to allow him to leave. If Mother Padmavati did not see him for a moment, she felt this was more than a yuga. His father felt the same, fearful of leaving Hadai Pandit never goes anywhere. Whether he goes to the field for farming or to the temple or the market or anywhere else, Hadai Pandita repeatedly looks back at Lord Nityananda so that Lord Nityananda may not leave home. Hadai Pandita embarrassed Lord Nityananda again and again, and the Lord's butter-soft body embarrassed his father. Hadai went everywhere along with Nityananda. Hadai Pandita's life and soul was Lord Nityananda, and Lord Nityananda's body was Hadai Pandita. So was a very beautiful tone. Uh, so there is I listen this Charitramrit from a senior devotee. He say that wherever Hadai Pandit goes, Nityananda Mahaprabhu follow him actually. So Lord Nityananda is the indwelling super soul of everyone. Knowing all this, he tried to give pleasure to his father. By providence, a beautiful looking sannyasi came to one day to Hadai Pandita's home. Knowing the etiquette for receiving guests, he welcomed the sannyasi and happily fed him. Lord Nityananda and his father spent the whole night discussing the topics of Lord Krishna with the sannyasi. In the early morning, the sannyasi was about to leave. He then spoke to Hadai, I have one request to you. Hadai Pandit replied, please tell me whatever you desire. The sannyasi, I wish to travel to the holy place, but I don't have a good Brahmana companion. Why don't you give me your eldest son for a few days? I will take care of him and the own life at the same he will be able to see. So this is the pastime, a beautiful pastime. It's not beautiful. It's so here is the last day of Lord Nityananda with Hadai Pandit. No doubt, it's not. It's just material things, right? So Lord Nityananda once the sannyasi is coming to Lord Nityananda home. So after he asked, Hadai Pandit asked whatever you desire. So the sannyasi said, I want to go holy places. So I want your son. You see in the previous paragraph that Hadai Pandit and his wife Padmavati, at the same time they can't live without Nityananda anymore. So this is a very difficult situation. Lord Nityananda is indwelling super soul of everyone. Knowing all this, he tried to give pleasure to his father. By providence, a beautiful looking sannyasi come today of Hadai Pandit's house. Knowing the etiquette of receiving guests, he welcomed. Okay, we read this, right? Yeah. Okay. So hearing the words of the sannyasi, and here another thing is that Lord Nityananda, who is not in Lord Nityananda, who is not different from the Balaram or Sankarshan, he know that this is the last time he make. Actually, after that, Hadai Pandit was getting worse and worse day by day, as well as Padmavati Devi. So, as Padmavati also said that, why don't you die to Hadai Pandit? Then Hadai Pandit told me, because every child after he goes, what is the work of the father? Why don't you die? You don't love Nityananda that much. So Hadai Pandit said that he, I feel very, very much, but I can't die, because if I die, if Nityananda coming one day, so with whom he will live? So this was a very beautiful thing. Hearing the words of the sannyasi, the pure-hearted Brahmana, Hadai Pandit felt intense distress. Yes, he thought the sannyasi was begged for my life, very life. Actually, in that time, Hadai Pandit only said that if you want me, I will go with you. I will travel very much, but this is my only child. I can't give. No, he didn't refuse that, but he see that I will go with you. But again, then this is the, you know, the pastime of uh, Gauranga and Nityananda, so this will happen. At the same time, if I refuse, I will ruined, right? In that time, the sannyasi, whatever he desire, the giver have to fulfill that. It is well known the past many pious men become glorious by offering their lives to satisfy medicine sannyasi. See, that medicine sannyasi, whatever they ask, they will give you. Lord Ramachandra was the king of Dasharatha, life of Dasharatha. Yes, the holy sage of Vishwamitra. Yeah, Padmavati say that, like when Ramji give go to Jagannath, sorry, go to forest, the Dasharatha die, right? So why don't you die? So that time Haripandi said this, that Dasaratha died after he felt departure, right? After he feel distress, he will die. He die immediately, but I can die, and he continued. That what I say. The holy sage Vishwamitra asked Dasaratha to give his sons. The Puranas say that although King Dasaratha was unable to live without Ramachandra, still he offered him to the sages. Yes, actually, that time after so many years, Ramachandra, Lakshmanaji, and Bharat and Shatrughanji was born. So Dasarath can't even drop a look without Ramachandra, without these children. So with Lord Ramchandra, he's so attached. When Vishwamitra Muni came, that give me your child, I have to, you know, give, siksha to him, for his well-being. So Dasarath said, no, I can't give that. But for the aim, he think, and their mantris and ministers, I say, after that he very after so much research, he gave Vishwamitra Muni. Sorry, he gave Ramachandra to Vishwamitra Muni. Today the same thing has happened to me. Oh Krishna, please me, protect from protect me from this dilemma. The same situation is here. So why should not I have the same kind like Dasharatha, mind like Dasharatha? See, here he also. Besides, Lakshmana has appeared in my family as Nityananda. So thinking like this, Brahmana Hadai Pandit went before his wife and explained the situation to her in detail. Her means here Padmavati Devi, his mother, Nityananda Mahaprabhu's mother, and or Hadai Pandit's wife. Hearing the dilemma from her husband, the chaste Padmavati, the mother of the universe, my lord, who do what you think is best. This is my opinion. Hadai Pandit then came before the sannyasi and with his head bent down offered him his son. Taking Nityananda with him, the sannyasi departed. In this way, Lord Nityananda left home. Actually, after so many years, Gauranga Mahaprabhu gonna born after I think 50 to 52 years. So in these years, I think I don't remember exactly. I think it's 12. If I wrong, please correct me. So yes, I think 12 to 13. So after in these years, Lord Nityananda Mahaprabhu is Um, actually, in many holy places, he just go there and their holy places. As soon as Lord Nityananda left home, Hadai Pandit fell senseless to the ground. Who can describe the lamentation and crying of Hadai Pandit? Even wood and stone melted hearing such lamentations. Wow. Hadai became stunned due to devotional mellows, and people began to say that he had become a madman. He did not eat any grain for 3 months. Wow. He survived, however, only by the mercy of Lord Krishna. It is natural that due to attachment, both Lord and his servants are unable to leave each other. This is the very beautiful line. Okay. This is the inconceivable nature of the Lord and the Vaishnavas. Lord Kapila became indifferent and left his widowed mother Devavati. Right? Sukadeva Goswami left his Vaishnava father, who has none other than Vyasadeva, without even looking back. Lord Gauranga, the crest jewel among the sannyasis, was so detached that he left home. Leaving his mother Sachidevi alone. From actually Sachidevi has two sons. One is Gauranga Mahaprabhu and an older one. Actually, with Advaita Goswami, he actually the older son is gone, but Sachidevi is really fear as and already thoughted in her heart, in her mind, that if Gauranga, if Nimai, if he is also gone, then whom with I will gonna live. So he is, matlab, Lord Gauranga is so detached the family, he left Sachidevi alone. From the spiritual point of view, such living is never actually living. Yes, this is not the actual living. Some intelligent person will understand this. Why? These all things in this material world is such a temporary things, right? In spiritual world, everything is permanent. All these pastimes are meant to deliver in the fallen souls. Yes. For us, he gave us these examples. Hearing such pastimes melts even stones, even if even a Muslim hears such pastime as the lamentation of Ramaranja, that he lost Sita, he will certainly cry. Lord Nityananda Mahaprabhu left home, wandering in the holy places by his own sweet and will and ecstasy. The Lord first went to Vakri Vakshirva, and then he went alone to Vaidyantha. From Vaidyantha he went to Gaya and then Kasi, the above Lord Shiva, where the Gangas flows towards north. Lord Nityananda extremely pleased by seeing the Ganges means Ganga, okay? Ganga Nadi. He took bath and drank some water, yet this could not relieve his grief. In his month Magha, January, the Lord took early morning baths at Prayaga. Then he went to Mathura, his former birthplace. Lord Nityananda spotted in the waters of river Yamuna, Vishramaghata, at Vishramaghata. Then he went to the great forests to see Govardhana. He visited to each of the 12 forests, beginning with Vrindavan. There are 12 forests. When he saw a house counted of Nanda Maharaj at Gokula, he sat down and cried for profusely. Very separation thing. Offering his obeisance to Madana Gopal, he left Hastinapur, the abode of the Pandavas. If you know Pandavas, Hastinapur, the Mahabharata thing, right? Seeing the Pandavas home, Lord Nityananda began to cry. The local people, due to lack of devotion, were unable to understand the Lord's sentiments. Oh, remembering Lord Balram's glorious activities in Hastinapur, Lord Nityananda called out, "Oh, Haladhara, please save me." Haladhara means another name of Balaram. He called out his own name, then offered obeisance. Oh my God. Lord Nityananda then went to Dwarka, where he joyfully took bath in the ocean. I said in this year he only go to holy places, okay, till Gauranga Mahaprabhu birth. He next went to Siddhapur, the places of Lord Kapila. Then he went to Matsya Tirtha, where he served prasada at a festival. The Lord then visited Shiva Kanchi, neighboring Vishnu Kanchi. He smiled when he saw the flowers of Lord Vishnu and Lord Shiva quarreling there. So beautiful. The Lord also visited Kurukshetra, Pithodaka, Bindu Sarovar, Prabhasa, and Sudarshana Tirtha. He then visited the exalted holy place called Tirtha Kupa. He also went to Visala, Brahma Tirtha, Chakra Tirtha. The Lord visited Pratistrotra, where the Saraswati river flows from the opposite direction. It was the very beautiful view. If you go there, you will feel that actually. The most magnificent Lord Nityananda then went to Naimishanya. There is a place. Naimishanya, did you remember this? Naimishanya, there is in Bhagavatam, right? He next visited the city of Ayodhya, where he cried and seeing the birthplace of Lord Rama. Okay. The Lord Nityananda visited Kandala Ghuka's kingdom, where he felt unconscious, simply remembering the activities of Chandala Guhaka. Lord Nityananda was in the trance of ecstasy of for 3 years. Oh my, 3 days. Sorry, 3 days. He even felt that in ecstasy that he, just fell unconscious till 2 days. Seeing the forest where Lord Ramachandra has resided, Lord Nityananda rolled on his ground and in separation. The Lord went to both Shayavyu and Kaushiki rivers. After taking bath, he went to ashrama of Pulashya Lord Nityananda Lord Nityananda next took bath in Gomati, Gandaki, and Sona rivers. He also climbed the top of the Mahendra mountain. Okay. There he offered obeisance to Lord Parshurama. He also visited Haridwar, the source of Ganges. The Lord took the path in Pampa, Bhimarthi, Benva, Vipasa rivers. After seeing Kartikeya at Madurai, the most intelligent Lord Nityananda went to Shailya, the abode of Shiva and Parvati. Shiva and Parvati live on this mountain in the form of Brahmana couple. When Lord Nityananda arrived there, they misunderstood their most civil Lord was wandering on pilgrims as a mendicant. More satisfied to receive such guests, Parvati happily cooked for the Lord. They fed the Lord with loving affection, and Lord Nityananda smiled and offered his respects. Only Lord Krishna knows about the confidential discussion. Wow. Then Lord Nityananda continued his journey as Dravida Desa. And the Lord Venkatantha encompassed the Kamakosthini, Puri, Kanchi, and the river Kaveri. There our Lord visited the sacred place of Sri Ranganatha. Then he went off to Hare Krsna. Lord Nityananda visited Rishabha mountain, Madurai, and Kirtimala, Tampaparini, and Uttara Yamuna rivers. He visited ashram of Agastya Rishi in the Malya hills, the residence in the where all Jubilee went to see the Lord. Lord Nityananda stayed as a guest in their ashrama and then departed in deep ecstasy of Badrikashram. Lord Nityananda stayed in seclusion for some days in the ashram of Naranarayana Rishi. Lord Nityananda then went to the ashram of Srila Vyasadeva, who recognized that he was Lord Balarama. Srila Vyasadeva personally received Lord Nityananda as a guest and the Lord and offered his obeisance to Srila Vyasadeva. Lord Nityananda then visited a mountain sea where he found all the sitting together. The Lord asked a question, but no one replied. Becoming angry with them, the Lord kicked them in the head. They all simply smiled and ran away. Lord Nityananda thus fearlessly continued his travel through the forest. Now Nityananda eventually arrived in Kanyakumari. After seeing Durga there, he went to see the Southern Ocean. He went to Anantapuram, and after that he went to Panchapara Kunda. He next visited the temple of Lord Shiva as Gokarna. Gokarna. He visited Kerala and the various places in Trigatra. He also visited the goddess Parvati who dwells on an island near Gokarna. The Lord then visited the Nirvind Payoshini and Tapi river. He went to the city of Mahishmati on the banks of the Ireva river, saw Malatirtha. The Lord then passed through the holy district of Surparaka on his way to west. The fearless ecstasy of Lord Nityananda Prabhu traveled in this way without fear of anyone. Lord Nityananda had no control of his body due to ecstasy love for Krishna. Sometimes he cried and sometimes he laughed. Who could understand his ecstasy's mood? Accepting Sri Gauranga and Nityananda Prabhu as my life and soul, I, Vrindavan sing the glories of their lotus feet. Hare Krishna. Jai Gaur Premanande. Hari 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 Bol. So this is the chapter 2 we try to read. So please forgive me if I do any spelling mistake or pronunciation mistake. So thank you so much for here. Please visit at 5:30 p.m. in YouTube so that we read every day of Nityananda Mahaprabhu's Charitamrit at 5:30 together. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. All glories to Srila Prabhupada.